The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But you look at this Bronco defense, and they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a 1st down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Another run here with Dobbins. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
On 2nd down, Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing it up 4th down.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Here's Tua. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. The Broncos had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Tua going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation, because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Tua to throw again. And this one's incomplete.
That man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. Tua now, 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front, and to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw is Rodgers. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty. All right? They just picked up a 1st down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A handoff running left is Dobbins. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Rodgers now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll air this one out for Kirk. This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. After a fairly uneventful 1st quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The 1st quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the 2nd quarter.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Fighting him off. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll send the tight end in motion left. 2 now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Rodgers now on first down. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Rodgers. He's got this to Pickens. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, Rodgers. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 56, throwing on first down is Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. High throw, but the catch is made. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now Tua. It's caught by Mike Evans. Now inside the 25. Mike Evans. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Mike Evans. 72 yards. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Here's Tank down to return it from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Now Dobbins again on second down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now Rodgers looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Rodgers now on first down. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 33. On third down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. They'll run here with Gainwell. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Again, it'll be Gainwell. And first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
We're getting set up for what should be a great fourth quarter. This has been a hard-hitting game because both teams have punched and counter-punched equally well. And here's a good finish to this drive. A touchdown run here late in the third quarter.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Broncos on to the next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, they'll run it here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad